YouTubers, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another Audi S5 video. This time we're taking her for that stage 1 tune. Roll the intro. So here we are at Ricci Concepts. Brought the car along obviously, and we're going to get it in there and we're going to do a rolling road just to give us a dyno reading before we do the tune. Then we're going to apply the stage 1 and then do a rolling road after, just to see what the difference was. So let's get in there, let's see what we need to do, let's get this car boosted. So I've just took the car out, so I'm assuming it'll just take them through a test run just to make sure that there's nothing nastily wrong with it before we actually start the process of doing the tune. So here we have the dyno set up. So the extractors obviously for the exhaust. Oh, look at these. Ah, it's one of them where they attach them to the wheels. Interesting. I haven't seen one of these type of dynos, so that should be quite interesting. Fans obviously to blow the air in to the radiator to keep it cool. And then the screens over there and one over there, so we can hopefully see what's going on. So we're just checking the car for any existing faults and clearing off using VCDS.
No faults on there, no misfire shown, so
excellent.
Like we're just getting it all set up and get some baseline power figures.
Fantastic. The bracket is attached to the wheel, and now it's a case attaching the machine to the brackets. There we go, the car is now up on all 4 hubs. So yeah, this is going to be quite interesting because I've never seen a dyno like this. The car's just basically suspended in the air on the 4 big motors. Just getting prepared now for the first dyno run. How's it looking? Is that?
Just making some base settings at the moment and making some fine tuning adjustments before I get a accurate reading.
Ah, okay. Right. Okay, so we've got the results of the initial run, so what we're looking like?
The graph showing power and torque. We've done 2 baseline runs, measuring power at 289 and 287 horsepower, and torque 276. That's power at the wheels, which equates to about 344, so it's slightly above standard power by about 10 brake horsepower. Yeah. So good baseline to start off with, no faults. Now we'll flash the map on and then rerun it again and compare the gains. Okay.
Can't wait, let's do that. So just going to keep the battery boosted. Could take a while to do the mapping. So that's it now, pumped all the information in and it's now just programming the ECU. It's a good sign then, so that's the successful reprogramming and reflashing of the ECU. So next I guess we're back on the dyno and see what we've got.
Yeah, certainly.
Oi.
That's the result.
Okay, dyno run number 2 coming up. Fingers crossed that we get over 400 brake horsepower.
So you can see on here, your standard horsepower is the dark blue line.
Yep.
And after the remap, the light blue shows the increase from down at 2000 RPM all the way up to 7000 gear change, and you can see quite a substantial difference in gains across the full rev range. And again, the same in torque. The light blue line indicates the standard torque all the way through the rev range from 2000 to 7000 RPM.
Yep.
And again, the gains in pink showing the gains over the standard. So, some significant gains, and I'm sure you'll feel that on the road on the test drive.
Can see, yeah. So what's that work out in brake horsepower? So these figures are wheel brake horsepower, so we just convert them to flywheel brake horsepower.
Yeah, so you're looking at around about 418 horsepower.
Yeah, 418. Pretty good, that's not a bad gain really.
No.
Just for remapping, yeah, amazing. Yeah, happy with that.
Yeah, no, it's a good gain considering no mechanical change installed for the engine.
Yeah.
Really modifying the parameters of how much boost the car generates, adding a little bit of extra fuel and advancing the timing very slightly, all with the mechanical parameters of the engine, so very reliable, and you probably even see up to 10% improvement like driving and fuel economy, so
I'll be
all positive.
Yeah, fantastic. Well impressed. So the next thing now is to get this pumped up and get it back onto its 4 tyres, then we can get it out of here and give it a test run. We're now on a little test drive now, just to make sure that everything is still working and still all good. Wow. So I'm getting a little drive myself now, just see what it feels like. If you remember the figures we got on the dyno, we started at 344 and we ended up at just short of 419, 418.8, so 419. If you work that out, that's 75 brake horsepower gained in a stage 1 tune in this car. 75! That's just unbelievable. So let's feel what that 75 brake horsepower gives us. Oh yes, absolutely amazing, lovely pickup. And again, that supercharger sound is just to die for. Yeah, well impressed with the differences that's made to this car. So Nick has just said he's got an RS3 here that he's got a stage 1 tune with 420 brake horsepower. He's going to take us out for a little ride in that, just to compare with what we've just been out in mine. So this is the RS3, sat next to his Lamborghini Gallardo. Nice. What year is this one?
2012.
2012.
It's the first generation RS3 with very limited production. There was only about 900 of these made worldwide.
Right, okay. So what do these come brake horsepower out the box?
340.
That's similar to mine then, really. Born cars, you say, a lot smaller and lighter.
Yeah.
Here we go now. Jesus. Oh, that is power. Gearbox as well, you can't even feel the gear changes.
Yeah, no, it's 7
You hear them, but you can't feel them. Wow. Now that is awesome. Tempting me for one of these now. So what size engine is it? 3 litre?
2.5.
2.5?
5-cylinder turbo.
Oh, the turbo's amazing. Pushes you back in the seat, amazing.
Yeah, no, I've been very pleased with it.
Yeah, I bet.
Wouldn't know what to replace it with.
Lamborghini.
Well.
So yeah, there we go guys. The RS3, unbelievable. That really goes like a rocket. And just for the camera, that's his Lamborghini as well. So that's absolutely amazing. So there we go, guys. Again, big thanks to Ricci Concepts for doing this on my Audi, and highly recommend these guys if you need any tuning on Volkswagen, Audi, anything like that. They do it all. Brilliant place, good set of guys, really friendly, and they did absolute professional and great job on my Audi. So thanks once again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and give me the thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. I'm still trying to get to that 750 subscribers by Christmas. I'm on track for that, so please keep subscribing. Let's get there, and let's make this channel bigger and better. Till next time, guys, stay safe.